We're going to move through these first two pretty quickly. We know this, okay? We've been working with the engineering design process, okay? We have already asked our questions. We know the needs of a plant. We know what materials we can use. We know the properties of those materials. Many of you have already started to move to the next stage of the engineering process, the next step, which is imagine. Here, what did Fidel do when he was in the imagine stage? Let's go back. Okay, they imagined ways that they could design their package. You guys were already doing this. When you were looking through your materials, you all were already doing this. And you are going to come up with 2 ideas. You're going to brainstorm 2 ideas or 2 ways that you can make your plant package.
We could use this, and like we could cut a hole like there to the sides, right? Then we could like get the transparency and cut the same way. There's these holes that the light gets inside, and there's this bottle that's inside the box, and you pour water inside and you drop the flower. This is the soil, and this is the plants, and this is the holes, and this one is the bucket that has water in there that puts it in. And that's the sun shining down so I can make it grow instead of dying.
I'm noticing that you have holes in the top of yours.
I'm just gonna put air.
Okay, so what would you, is this the one that you're gonna use?
Yeah, I'll do it like put the box upside down.
Oh, so like this?
Yeah, but I don't know how to make that part flat.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking of. So
Well, okay.
Open.
So you want a flat part on the bottom, but you want something else on top that you can poke holes in?
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything that you think that you can cover up the top with that you could poke holes in?
The bottom.
Okay, okay.
Or the paper.
Okay, do you think that that would meet all the needs of the plant? You had a plan from yesterday, or at least part of a plan. Use it, make sure that you talk to your group, okay? When you are ready for your plant, raise your hand and we'll bring you your plant, okay?
Y'all do me when I said we gotta cut holes.
Oh my God, we were supposed to do that too.
There, look at it.
If you pour some water, the water's gonna go.
Like, it's not gonna just go straight in there. It's like gonna go like
Okay.
Okay.
We have our cushioning for our plants.
Here, let me get it started because I'm worried you're gonna. Is this your rectangle? I'll do that.
There it goes.
Well, down there, is the plant gonna be down there?
Yeah, you can
A little bit. All right.
I can cut the transparency with the scissors. Whoa! See, I told you my plan would work. See, because we can like do like this, and like then we can like stabilize it to it. I got it. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, then
Okay, what about the top? How are you gonna get your water in?
We're gonna poke like a hole at the top and we're gonna poke in the sides.
we cut the holes in there so it would get off. And we cut this half of the bottom. And then we put paper towels and stuff in there. Then we put the plant. And then we put this bag in there. And then we put the paper towels in there. We just keep the top on it.
I got another
good. So you're poking the holes before we put it on. Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, one of the things that somebody could be working on is communication. There's nothing on your package that tells you how to take care of the plant. What materials do you have in your box that you could use to help you communicate how to take care of your plant?
We could get something.
Okay, could you be working on that right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
we could get some on a paper. We could cut it in like to 4 strips and put them.
Okay, you have an idea? Go for it.
Y'all think this is good? Water it every day with before jumping on it. Yes.
Okay.
We can carry.
Protect.
We can carry. Now put the plant in. So easy. We are done.
I communicated it by putting what type of flower it is, and then I put this on there, put holes in it because I wanted to give it a little bit of decoration.
Okay.
Because I wanted it to say a plant lover, but also wanted it to say fun and funky.
Okay.
We made something for the flower so it can protect it. We put like cardboard inside, and then we want to push holes so the flower down the air. And we put a straw so it hits water.
And so we have a little test that we're going to do to see if your package actually does contain and protect, okay? All right, so Gage, you guys are sitting right here. Why don't you come up? All right, right off the bat, what can you see that their package does? What does he have right there? Carry. He's got a nice little handle. Okay, Gage, explain it to us. And Mahmoud, sorry.
Handle on because just in case they didn't want to use the little straw part, they could have used the little handle. He thought of the handle because he wanted to like make it look like a grocery bag.
Oh, okay.
So then we thought about the cushioning with the little paper, the transparency paper.
Okay.
And then
Stop.
then we put 2 pieces of it in there, so just in case the first piece wasn't enough of it, we just put another piece in there. And then the paper, we didn't really think about the paper at first, but because we were more thinking about our package than the paper. And then we thought about it, and then we put our paper on there with the pansy name and what number to call just in case it breaks. We have the little instructions of how to take care of it.
Okay, the paper that has pansies on it and the number to call if it breaks, what function does that do?
Communicate.
Communicate. They're communicating the needs of the plant. Okay, now I'm thinking of the needs of the plant. It needs sunlight. Oh, I can see where it can get sunlight through the base package. It needs air. How does it get air?
It has these little X's at the top. Mr. Conley put the X's right there so we could put a pencil through there and the hole would let air in, and then we put some hole punches in there so it could have a little bit more air.
How is it going to get water?
You just have to open the lid up.
All right, now this is the last test. Hold it up like this, and then I want you to shake it back and forth, and we're going to see if it protects and contains. Shake it this way so everybody can see it. Shake it hard. Oh, what do you think? No. It's kind of wobbly, isn't it? So, thinking about that, how would you all improve your package?
We would put like a little bit more stuff in it to keep it still.
Okay. To secure it, right? Excellent job. What do we do for them? Good job. Have a seat. Okay, Brianna.
This is just a curtain, and then I just wanted it to say fun and funky pants out there.
Okay, does her package communicate?
Yes.
Can you carry it?
Yes.
Can it get air? Will it meet the needs of the plant?
Yes.
Okay, can you water it?
Yes.
Okay, now we have to do the test to see if it is secure, and I'm going to be your eyes, okay? Shake it hard. Oh, it's pretty tight in there. Let's see. What do you think? Corey, what do you think? Is it pretty tight? Okay, all right. So the main idea that I want to kind of drive home in lesson 4 is the actual process and the fact that they're going to go through that process. You know, so many kids, they want to get it perfect that first time, and they don't want to go back and improve. They think it's a weakness. You know, oh my gosh, I can't make a mistake. But not only that, the planning ahead part. You know, I mean, sometimes well, not sometimes, a lot of times, if we plan ahead, we're not going to make as many mistakes, and then we won't have as much to improve. So really, that whole process, and I want to relate it to the other processes that they go through, the writing process, the problem-solving process in math, and just our whole life is a process. You know, we're learning every day, and I think that's something that we don't hit home enough with kids. That, you know, it's just, you gotta get it right this first time, and no, you don't. You know, so since we do the engineering kits every year, I'm hopeful that the kids will retain the steps of the engineering process. That doesn't mean they will. I'm hoping that they at least have internalized the steps and are more willing to go through the steps. They might not remember the names of the steps, but I have seen over the past 3 years that students are more apt to take a risk than they were before. They're not as concerned about making a mistake or failing. That, you know, they're always looking to make things better, whereas it wasn't like that before. And focus on their strategies. You know, planning is still hard for them. I mean, they just want to jump in. So we're probably going to have to hit the planning pretty hard, which is something that I learned as I taught the units from other teachers that I've watched. Because when I first started the units, I didn't spend that time on the planning that I needed to. You know, we talked about it, okay, write your plan. And if they weren't finished, we were like, oh, okay, well, we're just going to move on and, you know, you can finish that plan as you go. No, really, they need to finish that plan first. And that was something that I had to change, as I had to go through the process myself.